Hi, welcome to 3-1 Connection. We have a police officer here. His name is John Mahavier. So welcome to 3-1 Connection.
Thanks, Luke. I'm happy to be here.
So, how did you get involved with law enforcement?
Well, it's a long story, but I'll make it quick because I only have a short time.
Okay.
I actually didn't go to school to be a police officer. I actually went to school and actually got a degree or looked to get a degree in health fitness.
Wow.
Yeah, but I had a good friend, and a good friend took me one time for a ride along. He was a police officer back in Mount Pleasant over at CMU, and I fell in love with it. I love the fact that you could help people who are in distress, and I loved being able to work with a team and staying in shape. My background has to do a lot with sports, and I kind of felt like this was a good fit for me 22 years later. So that's why I became a police officer.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. So, what education do you need to become a policeman?
So in mine, obviously I went through the academy, which is a 17-week academy before I was hired by Midland City Police Department. But different agencies require different things, from an associate's to a certificate to a bachelor's. But in Midland, we require either a certifiable police officer, one who's finished the academy, for lack of better words, or a person who has the associate's or bachelor's with the academy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you need any specialized training?
So yeah, in my current position as the patrol lieutenant, I have been through a lot of specialized training, not only through the academy, but as I've been here in Midland City, I've been blessed and fortunate enough to receive a lot of training throughout the years. Because I think I'm in my 22nd year,
Wow.
So that's a long time. Yeah, so 22 years as a police officer with Midland City. But during the course of that time, taking on an upper command level that I'm currently at and blessed to be at, they send me to different schools, like graduate schools like Michigan State with Staff and Command, also like National Tactical Officer Association, which is a big organization that teaches me command and leadership skills, especially when it deals with like tactical situations or emergency situations.
Sounds like a lot of fun to do.
Yeah, a lot to do.
Yes.
Yes.
What's so special about the Midland Police Department?
Oh man, do you have enough time in the day for that? I'm blessed to be here in Midland. I remind my officers, my sergeants of that every day. I would say the number one thing is the relationship that we have with Midland, the community in itself. You know, all too often you can turn on the news, you can watch different things where police are under attack. Here, no, the trust is there. The trust is with our community, the service that we provide and what we do. So that's number one, is having support from the people that we take care of and serve.
Wow. Are there different types of law enforcement?
Many different types of law enforcement. So Midland, again, blessed to be in the city of Midland, we have the school resource officers, that's where you and I first met, our patrol officers, we have a K-9, we have undercover teams from the FBI that we partner with, our ATF groups, and also Bayonet, undercover as well, our detective bureau, our our CROs, our community relations officers, our DARE officers. Yeah, there's a lot there, and I'm sure I missed a few, but yeah, there are many different avenues to take.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So what does the K-9 do?
That's a great question. So our K-9, Leo, Officer Thalen does a great job with Leo. That's the name of the dog. He can do many things. One of them, one of the most important things is being able to find people, especially people who are missing. All too often that we are called, for example, to places where maybe elderly walk away from their homes and they can't be found. We use Leo at that point to find these people because he does a great job of searching. He also can detect different things such as drugs. You know, sometimes we run across that in Midland, and he helps us be able to detect that, so therefore we can find out where that stuff is.
Wow.
Yeah, he's pretty impressive.
does Midland have any community programs?
We do. We have lots of community programs, and I'm sure I'm going to miss a few of them. But with that, we have the Midland Youth Law Enforcement Academy. That's during the summer months, so look for it on our Facebook page. It's for the ages of 12 to 16 years old, where kids can experience law enforcement up close and personal. Also, we have the DARE program, which you know of. And we have different programs when we deal with people that are under the influence or that are addicted to narcotics, such as, for example, our QRT programs, our quick response teams, our FAN programs, our also Hope Not Handcuffs. Yeah.
Wow. So, what the question, why do people steal all the time?
I don't know the answer to that, but if you do, I'm going to tell you right now, we'd be able to stop a lot of this. But there's many factors that go into that, from people that don't maybe have something, or they're stealing for another cause.
Wow.
Sometimes we realize some people steal in order to get money, or they steal to feed themselves, or they just steal to steal, unfortunately. They make the poor choice.
Okay, so here's a big question for you.
Okay.
Why do people sometimes use violence?
I don't know the answer to that, and I wish I did. That would make my job a lot easier.
Well, thank you for joining CityofMidland Connection.
Absolutely. I love being here.
So, this was Jai Mahavir. My name is Victor Mike. Thank you for being part of CityofMidland Connection.
Thank you.
Hi, welcome back to CityofMidland Connection. This time, we are here with Johnny Lewis, Ann Samrowski, and Jack Lewis. So welcome to CityofMidland Connection.
Yeah, thank you.
So, how did you get involved playing pickleball?
Well, for me, I was a paddleball player at the community center, and pickleball became popular here in the town, and one of my friends asked me to play and set the hook, and I've been playing ever since.
Wow. Congratulations. So how often do you play pickleball?
I play as often as I can. I'd love to play every day. I usually play probably 4 or 5 days a week for a couple of hours at a stretch.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, but it's so much fun to play.
Yeah.
And you meet so many fun, interesting, and nice people. It's well worth it.
So what are the basic rules of pickleball?
The basic rules
Yeah.
of pickleball. Why don't you go ahead and take that, Jack?
Yeah, basic rules. It's a pretty simple game. We play with the paddle. Johnny will show you more in a minute. Play with the paddle, and we play with the wiffle ball. But we play to 11 points, win by 2, and it's a pretty easy game that we all can play. But that's the main rule, and we hit it in the air and or bounce. But there's special rules to it where you got to let the ball bounce a couple times before we start hitting the air. But it's pretty simple to learn. So it's a really fun game.
That sounds really fun to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what equipment do you need to play with?
Okay, well, he mentioned the courts. The courts are like, you mentioned that you like playing tennis.
Yes.
So the pickleball court's just a little bit larger than the serving court of a tennis court with the same style of net. And then there's different styles of paddles. These are some that Jack owns, and they go everything from just being balsa wood, just a plain simple wood, to carbon fiber, to composite, all different kinds of paddles. And the balls, there's different kinds of balls as well. This is a standard ball that is played in tournament play, and this is an indoor ball. So there's outdoor balls and indoor balls. That's pretty much it. Good pair of tennis shoes and shorts when it's nice weather, and that's pretty much it.
Wow. So what does it mean to stay out of the kitchen in pickleball?
That's a great question, Luke. Staying out of the kitchen is something I try to do all the time, even when I'm not playing pickleball. But everybody talks about the kitchen and pickleball, and it really is on the net, I don't know how many feet back it is, but it's what we call the non-volley zone.
Okay.
And when the ball is in the air, you can't put your foot on the line or inside that non-volley zone to hit the ball before it bounces. You have to let the ball bounce first beforehand. So you always want to stay out of the kitchen as often as you can.
I did not know that. So, do you have any memories of playing pickleball?
Oh, lots of memories. I've been playing about 6 years now, and meet so many nice people and have so much fun, and we laugh so much. It's pretty incredible. I have tons of memories of pickleball for sure. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Can I add to that?
Yes.
One of the things that we did is back when COVID hit, we couldn't play inside.
That sucks.
And so we played at King's Daughters. We would go there in the morning and shovel the snow off, and then we would squeegee the water from that, and then come back at 1 o'clock and play.
Wow.
So that was fun.
Yeah, and we played pretty much all winter long out on the pickleball courts,
Doing that.
outdoors during COVID. So
We were desperate.
yeah,
Is pickleball popular in Midland?
Yes. We have an app on our phone that we use that we can use to put days and times down, and we can then sign up to play during one of those times. And I think we've got, what, 700?
about 750 on our app now, and the largest city in the Tri-Cities, the biggest group, we have 750 on the app, and I think the
Wow.
closest city is about 300 on their app. So, and I'm the one that kind of brought the app into the Tri-City areas for our different cities to use and all that. So,
Yeah.
It's growing every month.
Yeah.
I mean, there are
Yep.
new people that are coming and playing every time you show up to play anymore. And particularly when the weather gets nice again, you see even more people come to the outside courts.
It's a great social sport. If you come to play, we can teach you how to play and stuff. And there's people that are seasoned players, but it's a great, because we switch. We don't always play with the same people. We switch from court to court and who we're playing with. And it's good for both men and women, because the wiffle ball takes some of the edge off, so that you could be competitive as a female as well. It's fun.
Can anybody show up to play pickleball?
Absolutely. You can just show up to the courts. That's how I started. I didn't know anybody when I first started to play pickleball. I had heard about the game, and it sounded like fun, and I was looking for something new to do. And someone told me about the app in this beginner group that was starting to form a couple summers ago. And so I just showed up, made some great friends as a result.
Yeah.
Wow. When should you become a beginner to try it?
Come to the courts tomorrow.
What kind of pickleball tournaments are there?
kind of pickleball tournaments.
tournaments, yeah.
Yeah, there's different ones. There's a lot of local ones now. There's a couple local ones, and but they have them all over the U.S. and they have them down in Naples too. It's a really big hotbed for a lot of pickleball down in Florida too. But there's tournaments all over the place. So once you get a little more seasoned, then people start joining tournaments if they like to be more competitive, and it's really fun. They have men's doubles, women's doubles, and then mixed doubles where you have a male and a female playing together too.
Wow.
Or singles too.
And I think Midland is having some tournaments that are coming up, like at the Tennis Center has one coming up.
Yep, Tennis Center, and then I just heard of one that's going to be at Midland High here in a little bit. So keep your eyes peeled for that one at the end of June also.
Can I add some more to it?
Sure.
Some of the tournaments are just fun tournaments, and other tournaments are competitive tournaments. And so the competitive tournaments cost money to play in, and each time you play, you get a ranking depending on how you won or lost. But the fun tournaments are just that. You come and it's just a good time.
I'll add a real quick one. And we play in a really fun one where we play Tawas each year, where 24 of us from Midland will go take on 24 from Tawas. And so we do that once a year, and that's a really fun event.
Wow.
Things
for
like
sure.
that make it a lot of fun.
So, where can we learn more about Midland Pickleball?
where you can learn more about Midland Pickleball by showing up at the courts outside of the community center. In the indoor play at the community center, if you just go to the Midland Community Center, they will tell you what the times are for open play on the courts. And you can also go to the Team Reach app for, and our code is M1234.
Yep, capital M123 on
If-
Team Reach.
On Team Reach, if you're interested in knowing when all of the play happens.
Wow, thank you for joining 51 Connection.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So that was Johnny Lewis, Sam Zamowski, and Johnny Lewis. Thank you for joining 51 Connection.
Yeah, thank you.
Great.
Hi, welcome to 3 to 1 Connection. We have Rebecca Reckowig and Melissa Reed here. We're talking about the Arc of Midland. So, how did you get involved with the Arc of Midland?
Well, I worked for United Way, and the Arc of Midland was one of the partner agencies, and I got to visit the Arc of Midland during that time and fell in love with the work that they do. I love the people that they serve and all the fun that they have, and I just wanted to jump in. So Laurel Bucci asked if I would come and take a look about working there, and I did, and I've been there ever since. Love it.
Wow. Sounds like a lot of fun.
It is. It is.
What makes the Arc different from other nonprofits?
So the ARC is great because we serve people from birth and all throughout their life. We make an impact with them, and we support a unique set of jobs that we do at the ARC. So it's a great nonprofit that's really needed.
Why is inclusion such a big part of Arc of Midland?
Inclusion is important to the Arc of Midland because we think everyone should always be included and be a part of everything that's going around and going on downtown and in the community. We just think everyone is important and everyone should be included. So inclusion is very important to us.
Wow. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes, so much fun.
Can you tell us more about the program called Incessive Blend?
So our inclusive blend was created around the idea of including everybody.
Okay.
So it's kind of like the conversation starter to get people to come together, have some coffee and enjoy conversation and learn about the ARC and all the good work that we do.
Sounds like a fun job to have.
Yes.
Are there any upcoming programs?
We have a very important, exciting program coming up, and I think you know about it. It's
Okay.
Bike Week. So we're going to have I Can Shine Bike Week. It's going to be May 15th through the 19th at the Roll Arena, and it's when kids and adults come together that maybe haven't learned how to ride a bike yet, and they go through a 5-day program, and they might not ride the first day, but usually by the 5th day they can ride.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can all ages come?
All ages. Actually, you have to be 8 years old, so there is a age limit. You have to be 8, but you can be 8 to 108. As long as you want to learn to ride a bike, you can come and join in the fun.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Tell us more about the fundraiser coming next month.
So we have our big Derby Fun Day coming on May 5th. It's going to be at the Midland Country Club, 5 to 10 p.m. We're going to have dancing, music, drinks, food, just a good time. And then it supports the Arc of Midland. We also have a raffle we added this year, so you can get a raffle ticket and get a chance to win big cash prizes. Who doesn't love that?
Wow.
I love that.
I do.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. I do like to dance.
Yes.
Yes. What is your favorite memories about the Arc of Midland?
Oh my goodness, there's so many fun memories about the Arc of Midland, but Melissa could tell you 20 of them, and I could too. But probably because we just talked about it, bike camp. It's really fun to see someone who doesn't know how to ride a bike and then be able to ride in 5 days. So it might be able to give them an opportunity to be able to get to work or get to school or to just ride bikes with their friend. But it changes lives, that bike camp does, and we're about to do it. So we're
Wow.
excited about it.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
It is.
Does it also include holiday dancing?
Oh, yeah. We have holiday dances. You know about that, don't you?
Yes.
Yes. So we do a Valentine's dance and a Christmas dance and a Halloween dance. And everyone in the whole community is invited to come. They're held at the Roll Arena as well. And they're just a blast. They're lots of fun.
What is the next dance coming up?
Oh, good question.
Good question. We haven't heard yet, but we know that one's going to be coming up soon, so we'll be getting that word out to everybody, okay?
Okay. Where can we learn more about the Arc of Midland?
So check out our social media and our website, and that will show you more about what we are doing over at the Arc and keep you updated as far as what's going on.
Yeah. Find us on Facebook and like us so you can see us in your feed.
Well, thank you for joining 51 Connection.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that was Rebecca Ruckelwig and Melissa Reed. I'm your host, Luke Drumway from 51 Connection. Thank you for joining.